Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Royal shock yet again as Ooni of Ife allegedly told Giesi family not to worry. Naomi isn't leaving, okay? That only 3 wives will stay with him in the palace. Queen Naomi, Dr. Lizzy, and the new Dr. Impetus. They said Oloris cried and told Metete, have you heard what is going on? Now, Metete is an ambassador, as a minister in a foreign land like Canada. She is seen as an ambassador, but perhaps she is on maybe leave or something. She is still in Nigeria as we speak right now, because after the birthday and all of that, everybody thought that she ought to have gone to her place of work, but she's still here. And the last time we heard of her, they said it was a very serious problem over where she is going to stay in the palace. And that has been a problem too for the Oloris, okay? Now we heard that because the Giesi family is worried about what is likely to happen if Queen Naomi goes. Now, in honesty, as we are hearing, if the information is true, they say one of the biggest problems that the Ooni of Ife is facing is some kind of, covenant that he did in the Odua sacred forest on a tree. That is one of their most sacred trees. They say that tree is one of the trees that have stayed year in, year out, and the tree means a lot to the Yoruba people. And when he got married to Olori Naomi, because at that moment he was, head over heels in love with with Olori Naomi, he felt that, there will be no issue of marriage to me. I'm going to spend my entire life with this woman. He really loved her and all of that. He took the woman and he made some covenants to the tree. That is what we heard. And above that, they said to get married to the Ooni of Ife, you're supposed to do, before Ooni of Ife will have anything to do with you, you're supposed to do about, is it 14 or 12 covenant, like rituals. Olori Naomi covered all of them because Ooni had to make her go through all of them, okay? And so right now, with all of this that have been done, Ooni of Ife will be, from what they are saying, that he will be doomed if Naomi leaves and gets married to some other man, that he will be doomed. But unfortunately, I think Ooni of Ife's disposition right now is wanting to have all of these women and wanting to have Olori Naomi, because that is what I can say if the information is true, because you as king cannot tell me that as king you have the authority to say yes or to say no. Like, imagine like the Sean of Ogbomoso. Sean of Ogbomoso could be in that place. I know that he's not as big as the Ooni of Ife, but he could be in that place where elders are trying to tell him what to do. Marry this, marry that, marry that. Why are they not marrying? So right now, I feel like Ooni of Ife, of course, he likes beautiful women like other men. He wants to be with this women and he wants to be with Olori Naomi. But right now, even though they are in that spot where it is beginning to look like Ooni of Ife must at no matter what, make sure Naomi stays inside the palace. And Naomi is unhappy because Ooni of Ife is carrying all of these women, and the one thing, Naomi does not go to explain anything to anybody. The only thing that comes out of her mouth is that she does not like crowd, okay? There are so many people like that who do not like crowd. Like me, I don't like crowd. Yeah, I do not like crowd. I don't like to be out there in the crowd, yeah? So right now, Ooni is, even though the Giesi family, they are worried that what will happen, because Naomi has been adamant. Naomi is not coming. Naomi is not, Naomi is just not peddling. Like, she's saying she wants to go. She wants to go. I want to go. What I want is for you to let me go. I'm going. That's everything that Olori Naomi is saying, right? And so Gise family had a meeting with the Ooni of Ife and asked Ooni of Ife, what is your plan? What are we going to do to rescue the situation since Naomi is insisting on going? Ooni of Ife openly told them in front of everybody that Naomi is going to stay. Naomi is not going anywhere, that he has told Olori Naomi that it's only 3 of them, since she says she does not like crowd, it's only 3 of them that will stay in the palace with him. That will be Dr. Elizabeth, Olori Naomi, and Dr. Impetus. These are the 3 women that are going to stay in the palace with him. Now, you do remember that they have been calling on the Ooni of Ife and telling Ooni of Ife, let your best 2 women stay with you. If they do that, Naomi is going to stay. That the reason why Naomi is very adamant is the fact that you are bringing in more wives, you are marrying more people, and all of these things. That let Naomi stay, bring Naomi back, and keep the 2 of your best wives with Naomi, they will stay. So maybe Ooni is heeding that advice, and he has decided that in all of these women that he's marrying, it's only 3 of them that will stay with him in the palace. But my question is, if Ooni of Ife is sincerely not going to have all of these women stay with him in the palace, why the hell is he even having them? Like, why is he marrying them? Because we have not heard that he changed his mind about marrying any of these women. He's still going ahead. He's still marrying them over and over again, like he's bringing more women. They said that this December, between now and December, the women will come on board. They're going to do their marriage, open marriage, so that people will get to know the women that are attached to him again and all of that. So what's the need for this? A lot of people are arguing that maybe it has to do with what he said to Olori Naomi, that should he not marry these women, their families will dethrone him, sooner than the gods would dethrone him, because of the anger emanating from the way Naomi has been treated. And so this is the problem. So right now, they said the Oloris, they cried though. They cried, and they said they even asked Metete, have you seen it? You who is struggling for a space to stay in the palace, for them to give you 3-bedroom flat, 7-bedroom flat. You should be looking for a space to even stay inside the palace, because one of the biggest problems the Oloris have had is this staying in the palace and not staying in the palace. The biggest fight they had in the palace of the Ooni of Ife was staying in the palace and not staying in the palace. The biggest challenge they had was when they were sent to stay in the Oloris quarters, because that isn't what they want. They want to stay right there with the Ooni of Ife. The fact that this is coming up again is something that has made them really, really devastated, and they turn to Metete and say, have you seen what we are going through? When you are out there, you may never know. You may think that we are getting the best, but we who are here, we know exactly what we are going through, or what we go through every day. Have you seen? Have you seen? They said they cried so much when Ooni of Ife made mention of the fact that the plan that he has right now is to bring just Dr. Lizzy, Naomi, and Dr. Impetus to stay with him in the palace, while others will still stay outside. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.